Iroha, good work. Are you done for the day?
Yeah, let's walk to the station together.
Him again.
Sorry for the intrusion. Welcome home.
No, wait, this is my house. Ew, why are you so close with Iroha? Who knows, but maybe she just isn't into guys like you, Kyotaro. What did you say? I'm Akira Sahara. I'm 25 and work in administration at a machinery parts manufacturer. And this is Kyotaro Kuzumi, who transferred to the sales department a year ago. He's 27, older than me, but not exactly a senior I respect. The person in question is the company Madonna, a senior in the accounting department. She's the same age as Kyotaro, Iroha Kawakami. Why? I'm way more handsome and talented. Does she have bad taste in men or something? You realize you're indirectly dissing Iroha by saying that, right? There's no way she wouldn't fall for you, Kyotaro. She's probably just playing hard to get. The guy buttering Kyotaro up to encourage him is Kuma Kano. As you can see, he's Kyotaro's lackey. Kuma suddenly started following him around about a year ago. Good work today. As I left the office, I ran into Iroha, who had just finished work. Iroha, good work. Are you done for the day?
Yeah, let's walk to the station together.
Him again. Aside from dealing with Kyotaro's jealousy, my days were going smoothly until I got a certain call. Sis, given the time of the year, could it be... What if...
Akira, can I crash at your place for a while?
I knew it. The caller was my sister, Madoka. She's only 3 years older, but I can never say no to her. I don't really have a choice, do I?
That's my little brother. You get it. Thanks a bunch.
Wait, I just need to confirm one thing. She hung up. So one-sided. This isn't anything new, so I just sighed and decided to go along with it. I need to clean my room by tomorrow. Iroha, you look even cuter than usual today. Want to grab a drink after work?
I have plans.
So, Kyotaro started hitting on Iroha again today, only to be flatly rejected. She usually wears a gentle smile by default, but her expression stiffens at Kyotaro's persistent invitations day after day. His resilience is impressive, but can't he read her expression? Sure, feelings of love are important to cherish, but forcing them on someone is a different story. Just as I was thinking of that.
Oh, Akira! Akira! Do you have a sec?
Oh, yes, what's up? Leaving the flirting Kyotaro behind, Iroha ran up to me with a beaming face.
Let's go home together after work again today, okay?
Is there anyone who can resist this sparkling expression? No, it's impossible for me. Seeing us like that, Kyotaro's frustration only grew deeper. So after work, Iroha and I met up in front of the office. Our destination was...
Sorry for the intrusion. Welcome home.
No, wait, this is my house. My house, yes. My sister was staying over starting today. The reason Iroha and I are close is because she and my sister are best friends, so I had many opportunities to meet her.
Come on in. You're staying over tonight too, right? I'm staying.
No, seriously, this is my house.
Don't be so stiff.
I retorted at my sister's attitude, but she said too, Iroha has started staying at my house many times. Of course, that's only when my sister is here. There haven't been any exciting romantic developments yet, because...
Iroha, what should we do with the tone color here? Oh no, we haven't decided on the color yet? Isn't the previous one kinda subtle? But maybe for the emphasis scene here.
Yes, actually my sister and Iroha are hardcore otaku and comiket regulars. My room is used as a crunch time sweatshop every time they get accepted into Comiket. By the way, I heard they happened to sit next to each other in college and bonded over drawing. Sis, Iroha, why don't you have dinner first? At least Iroha hasn't eaten yet. Being used to this, I put on an apron and started preparing the meal.
Yay! I want oyokodan. Thanks, Akira. Sorry when you're tired. Should I help?
No, it's fine. Just keep working until it's ready.
Thanks so much every time. Let me know whatever it costs. Delicious!
When I serve food, I get this incredibly cute reaction from Iroha. It makes cooking worth it.
You've really gotten good at cooking, Akira. You couldn't do anything back at our parents' house.
Same goes for you, sis. Pursuing what you love is fine, but don't neglect the basics of living.
Doing what's fun is the greatest happiness.
Mealtime is peaceful and not bad at all, but once work starts, it's a different story.
This fight scene lacks reality. Really? I think it has impact. It's just impact. It's missing that tense feeling. Is that so? But the emotions in this scene are really clear.
Always so particular. Honestly, having Iroha stay over makes my heart race a bit. But with things like this, there's no room for me to intervene. You two, take a bath and get some sleep while you still can.
Aw, thanks, Akira. I'm fine working all night, though.
You've been good at staying up late since high school, but this is my house, so listen to me. The fact that the woman I have a crush on stays over so casually makes me painfully aware that she doesn't see me that way. That said, watching the two of them pursue what they love is actually kind of fun for me. The next day, as expected, they stayed up late, so the morning was chaotic. What do you want for dinner today? Give me a request.
Is it really okay to be this spoiled? Pasta, please.
You answered immediately for someone holding back. Also, you have bedhead.
What? You should have told me sooner.
Going to work together after waking up, this time really is the happiest. Even though my sister is there when we get back, having a conversation like newlyweds with my crush makes my heart skip a beat. It's strange how even the morning rush hour train feels less painful just being with Iroha. Hey, Iroha and Akira, they're coming to work together. The one who saw us was Kuma. He's a colleague in sales, but ever since he became Kyotaro's lackey, we haven't gotten along. If Akira likes Iroha, then Kyotaro will be. Damn it. He must really look up to Kyotaro to look so serious about something that isn't even his problem. As I was going about my day, a glass of water was slammed down in front of me. Hey, I heard you came to work with Iroha. I heard it from the receptionist. I thought Kuma standing behind Kyotaro was the source, but apparently not. Oh, you heard. We just met on the street. It's useless to hide it. I can find out the truth with a little investigation. With a little investigation? Besides, it has nothing to do with you, Kyotaro, right? What? If you're saying that, knowing I'm in love with her, you have a terrible personality. Fine by me. You're the last person I want to hear that from. As I thought that, the next voice was... Hey, Akira, know your place. Iroha is going to be Kyotaro's girlfriend. Kuma, you've changed. You weren't the type to say selfish things like that when we first joined. Kuh, it's none of your business. Like Kuma said, know your place. Emboldened by having an ally, Kyotaro smirked and pointed at the strap on my wallet. There's no way Iroha would like a guy with such a lame strap. There's no way an otaku like you could date Iroha. Huh, you're just jealous that she and I are a perfect match. Sighing as Kyotaro ran away with his shallow parting shot, I reached for the precious strap that had been showered with heartless words.
Akira, I heard you got picked on today. Are you okay?
After returning home and finishing dinner, Iroha asked me while printing stuff next to my sister, who was struggling with her illustration. I'm fine. It's just the usual false accusations. Since it gave me a chance for her to worry about me, I should actually thank Kyotaro. When I said that, Iroha smiled with relief, but today her expression seemed a little dark. Iroha, by any chance, are you worried about something?
Huh?
Sorry, it's just, I feel like you're less energetic than usual. I know you can only rely on my sister for Comiket production, but if it's anything else, I'll help too. If you're in trouble, please, tell me anything.
Akira? Thank you. Actually... What? Is there some jerk troubling Iroha? I'll beat him up.
Hearing the conversation, my sister leaned in to interrupt. Then, clunk, she crashed into the printer with too much force.
Did it stop? Oh, Madoka!
Whether from the impact or pressing the button, the printer stopped, and the two panicked. Come to think of it, something like this happened when I first met Iroha.
Oh, man, you saved me. Even though Comiket is in 2 days, the bonus booklet printing stopped working.
2 days before Golden Week, 5 years ago, my sister called for help, and I fixed her printer. Looking around the room calmly, there were mountains of paper as far as the eye could see. I knew my sister liked drawing, but this was the first time I knew she drew doujinshi, and...
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
That was the day I met Iroha, who was at my sister's house. No, this is nothing.
It really helps to have a reliable and kind younger brother.
Thinking back, I might have fallen in love with her right then. However, my sister, who is weak with machines, causes some kind of trouble every time. How do you manage to break a home printer every single time?
Well, maybe it's a sense of security knowing I have a brother who's strong with machines.
How did she survive before I helped? I was called over many times, but...
Oh, geez, sorry. Let me work at Akira's place. I think it's faster than calling you over every time.
And so, the crunch time work at my house became a regular tradition.
Oh, I'm really sorry. In exchange, I'll work without sleeping.
While fixing the printer and reminiscing, I heard my sister's apology and was pulled back to reality. Then, Iroha poked my back and spoke to me.
If it's okay with you, Akira, can I come to your room after my bath?
Yes, of course. I'm all ears. For someone with a massive crush, that offer is bad for my heart. But right now, I wanted to hear Iroha's worries more.
Cheers!
Now, only a few hours until the new year, it's the post-event party. It became a tradition to drink until the new year, especially after Winter Comiket.
Akira, drink up. Thanks to you, the event went smoothly again. Seriously, thanks. Akira, this is delicious too.
Thank you. By the way, contrary to her appearance, Iroha is a heavy drinker. I can't even count the number of times I've been drunk under the table by her. Oops, getting dizzy. Drunk and unsteady, I returned from the restroom. I intended to go back to my seat, but... sorry. Huh? You? I bumped shoulders and looked over to apologize, only to find Kuma there. Surprised to see you even here. Can a gloomy guy like you even control his liquor? Kuma spoke quietly, his eyes cold, but his gaze wouldn't meet mine, as if he was hesitating. I told you, didn't I? Know your place. Even today, you and Iroha. Huh? I tried to ask how he knew, but in the next moment...
Just cut it out already!
That voice, Iroha. Hearing that voice from our table, I sobered up instantly. Sorry, Kuma, I have to go. When I returned to the table, Kyotaro, who seemed to have already been drinking, was talking to Iroha and my sister. Iroha, it's a lie that you came with Akira, right? And with such a beautiful friend. Don't play tough. Come drink with us over there. It'll be more fun.
I said I'm uncomfortable!
Kyotaro, please stop. You? Why the hell are you here? I'm already pissed about Iroha, and now you're with this beauty. You're getting too cocky. Completely the ramblings of a small man. I was honestly amazed at how he could mock people so much. She's my sister, and can you stop meddling in my relationships? Also, you're causing a scene in the shop. Iroha has trouble too. Shut up. There's no way you have such a beautiful sister. Realizing he couldn't win an argument, he got desperate and pointed at something. Aren't you ashamed of exposing your otaku hobbies like this? Not just a phone strap, but otaku activities on your day off. Huh, don't drag beautiful women into this. I told you, creepy otaku bastard like you doesn't match Iroha. It was our Kameket loot at the edge of the table. He assumed it was mine without a doubt and attacked.
Creepy otaku? What is wrong with that?
Iroha murmured in a quiet voice, but there was a dignified strength in it. Huh? No, because surely Iroha wouldn't understand, going along with this guy's hobbies.
This is my hobby. Akita accompanies me on my activities every year. And the strap on Akita's phone is a present from me.
Eh? No. Huh? No, wait. What are you saying? Kyotaro, why do you deny what people love to that extent? So what if we're otaku? Are we causing you any trouble? Gah, it's just annoying seeing you around Iroha. Right, even though you raise your voice when your own likes are infringed upon. You mock what others like. You're uncool like that. What? I respect them for pushing forward with what they love. Do you seriously think Iroha would turn to look at someone who denies that without even knowing it?
Akita!
Please, leave. Don't dampen the mood on the day they work so hard on what they love. When I said that firmly, Kyotaro ground his teeth. Taken by his lackey Kuma, who unusually didn't argue back, they left the shop.
Sorry, you two.
It's not something you need to apologize for, Iroha. More importantly, sis, you were awfully quiet.
Actually, I was desperate to hold back my anger. I held my breath so I wouldn't open my mouth. Besides, there was something bothering me.
I tried to ask what was bothering her, but she finally showed her anger toward Kyotaro. Giving me an order to not take my eyes off Iroha, she hugged Iroha to comfort her. Even without my sister's words, I intended to do so, because the other day... You feel someone's gaze?
Yeah, I feel it often, especially when I'm alone. During work or when I'm going home alone, I suddenly feel it. I thought it was my imagination.
If someone is stalking her, the first person who comes to mind is Kyotaro. Once you notice it, you get anxious. That's natural. However, many people in the company have noticed Kyotaro's behavior. Many superiors and colleagues have admonished him for his excessive behavior. Thanks for telling me, Iroha. I can't be with you all the time during work. But try not to be alone as much as possible. Outside of work, rely on me or my sister. When I can't be there, she needs to rely on my sister. I suggested telling only her, and she nodded.
Akira, thank you. Thanks to you two, I feel very reassured.
If someone was truly stalking her, it would be serious. So I decided to keep an eye on her surroundings. I only suspect Kyotaro. I have no proof. Accusing him on suspicion might just provoke him. She confided in me. I have to protect her from danger. Yes, my love is her. To protect that, I won't spare any time or effort. The incident at the izakaya only strengthened that feeling. Then, one night, a few days later, something unexpected happened.
Hey, what is this?
That day, I had urgent work and couldn't go home with her, so I had to let her go alone. Waiting for her was Kyotaro's lackey, Kuma Kano. He grabbed her wrist in a deserted place.
Kuma, why are you doing this? Listen if you want to talk, so let go!
Could the gaze she felt daily have been Kuma, not Kyotaro? I almost suspected that, but Kuma just held her hand and remained silent. Hey, that's not right, Kuma. You. I thought you might do this someday, so I was watching. Iroha, are you okay? I'm here now, so you're safe. Appearing like a savior in a drama with perfect timing was Kyotaro. Iroha's eyes widened at his tone, as if she had uncovered Kuma's folly. Being brought to a deserted place, and Kyotaro conveniently appearing, nothing added up. Kuma, hurry up and let go. Hand Iroha over to me.
Don't move another muscle, you scum!
Just one short phrase, but it had an intimidating aura that made everyone freeze. Yeah, you are.
Iroha, sorry I'm late.
Appearing there was none other than my sister Madoka, completely different from her usual bright and gentle atmosphere. Her gaze was sharp, emitting an aura that looked like she could chew these men up. You were the one who was with them that time.
You're a pretty persistent guy. Guys like that aren't popular, you know.
Yes, my sister looks like this now, but she used to be the leader of a ladies' biker gang. Behind her were former gang members revving their bikes.
I couldn't cause a scene at the shop back then, so I kept quiet. But now that we've met like this, let me say something. I was curious about your companion, too.
Me? Yes, at the izakaya, my sister was watching Kuma more closely than Kyotaro.
I was bothered by the look on your face. You're being blackmailed by that guy, aren't you?
At my sister's unexpected words, Kuma's eyes widened. It meant her guess wasn't far off. I'm so frustrated. Akira, if only you weren't there, Iroha would be mine. The previous night, as always, Kyotaro and Kuma were walking home together. Lately, he's always nearby. It's so annoying. Maybe I should just kidnap her and force us to be alone. Don't you think so, Kuma? Kuma was walking a step behind Kyotaro as his lackey, as usual, but he looked gloomy. Usually he would reply, exactly, right away, but today, no matter how much Kyotaro talked, the agreement didn't come. Hey, Kuma, why are you silent? Stop it. Huh? What? Just let's stop this. Kidnapping Iroha? Plotting dangerous things? It's not right. Surprisingly, Kuma twisted his face in distress and protested against Kyotaro, however. Do you realize who you're talking to? I don't mind, you know, exposing what you want to hide to everyone. Yes, Kuma really was being blackmailed by this man, forcing him to be a lackey.
I used to see guys with faces like yours all the time. People who are blackmailed, controlled, and put up a flimsy front while acting like a spineless follower.
My sister says there were many members like that in other teams back in her gang days. That's why she noticed the awkwardness in Kuma's expression right away.
Honestly, I thought it would be fine if I just protected my best friend and brother. But seeing your face, I couldn't leave it alone.
I've gone soft too, my sister said nonchalantly. Then, I'm sorry. Kuma bowed deeply, and with a trembling voice, he confessed. I look like this, but I like cute things. I've lived my life hiding it. I was scared of being denied, ashamed, and couldn't tell anyone, but I still love them. That day, seeing you guys speak up to protect what you love, Yes, Kuma had a favorite thing he cherished, but one day at work, Kyotaro found out. A guy liking stuff like this? That's too gross. Please, don't tell anyone about this, please. In other words, Kyotaro laughed at Kuma's interests as if taking them hostage, and used him as a lackey.
I see. So basically, you can only live by denying what others like.
It was his misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? I saw you mocking my best friend and brother with my own eyes, you piece of scum!
I'm sorry. Terrified by my sister, whose old blood was boiling for the first time in years, Kyotaro collapsed, nearly wetting himself. Now, a little about what happened after. Kyotaro Kuzumi feared he would be beaten up by the former gang members my sister brought.
Relax. Even we know that solving things with violence is a no-go. Now, one of my buddies is a legit police officer. You can let them take care of you.
Police? Thus, with evidence gathered by my sister and her friends, Kyotaro was taken into police custody. Even after that, he lived in fear of seeing former gang members whenever he went out. Unable to bear the fear, he quit his job as if running away and left the city.
You like me? That's creepy. Please stop.
Well, after that, no matter how many women he confessed to, his love was never affirmed. Eventually, he tried to kidnap a high school girl he thought wouldn't fight back. We learned from the news that he was finally arrested. As for us, we came to the park on our day off. Things have finally settled down.
Yeah, sorry for causing so much trouble. I really owe you, Madoka.
Iroha smiled apologetically. When I smiled back and told her not to worry, she continued.
Hey, Akira, do you remember? Please stop!
Iroha talked about a memory from 5 years ago. Excited for her first comic het, she sold her booklets in a simple cosplay of her favorite character. She said she was happy that people bought them, but as soon as she left the booth, she was surrounded by men calling themselves photographers. The rude guys tried to take pictures from lewd angles and wouldn't listen when she refused. My sister was at the booth, and there was no one nearby to help. She was terrified. Just then, security, over here. These people are surrounding her and taking photos outside the booth area. Worried because she hadn't returned, I searched the venue for her. As the men were dragged away by security, I took the trembling Iroha's hand. Sis is worried too. Let's go back to the booth.
Akira, thank you. I've loved you since then.
Huh?
You look like you don't believe me.
Because you've been coming to stay at my house so casually for 5 years. I thought you didn't see me that way.
What? Is that what you thought? I wouldn't stay at a guy's house if I didn't like him.
She said staying over without hesitation was her sign of love. It seems there was a huge misunderstanding. As long as it doesn't trouble anyone, no one has the right to deny the feeling of like. That's right, Kuma seems to be enjoying his favorite things from the bottom of his heart again.
A lot happened, but he apologized. And it looks like we can get along well as colleagues again.
By the way, rumor has it that Kuma fell for my sister, who noticed his suffering. Well, I'll leave that to her. Well then, shall we have our first date? Holding on to the feeling of love that we won't yield to anyone, we cherish every moment as we walk forward together.
Aww. I kinda love that they saved Kuma from all of this nonsense. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!